Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Abyss, and today I'm going to be bringing you a brand new Deadman Mode challenge, and I know what you guys are thinking, Deadman Mode is dead, how can you possibly be bringing a Deadman Mode challenge? So just give me a quick minute here to explain it, and I think you guys will really enjoy this one. Essentially, me and one of my friends, another fellow content creator that goes by the name of 61mil, decided to do a Deadman Mode World 45 challenge, where we start from two brand new fresh accounts, we make money, we train the account, we quest on it, we do anything in our power to basically get as far ahead as we can in the 12 hours of immunity that you get for starting a fresh account. So we did decide to set a couple rules as well. You can't trade other players or accept any form of donations. Everything we have to be able to accomplish is something that is available to both of us, aka killing a monster, maybe buying something out of the Grand Exchange, and that there just makes it a lot more fair. After the 12 hours are up, we're going to be doing a deathmatch, so we're splitting it in two parts, 6 hours the first day, 6 hours the second day, so expect another video on this as well. And then at the end, like I said, we're going to be doing a deathmatch, and the winner is obviously going to be the person that kills the other person. Just a fun way to get that day one demo mode feel, get a little bit of grinding, a little bit of unique content, and I think it would be a lot of fun for the viewers as well as ourselves. But anyways guys, before we get into the video, make sure to hit that sub button, leave a like on the video, comment down below with your username for a chance to win an AGS, and let's get this Deadman Mode money. So because we have to start from scratch, obviously range is going to be the best way to make some early cash and also get some early levels. The gear is also really cheap, so I decided to buy one of the Dorgish and crossbows, headed down to the sewer, and decided to train my range to get 28 as fast as possible. Bang, 6 range. Bang, 16 range. Bang, 24 range. Alright, so I may have miscalculated. I only had 25 bronze arrows to start, and I left my training bow in the bank, and I actually ended up being 1 arrow short of getting 28 range, which is the level needed for a Dorgish and crossbow. Alright, there we go, we got 28 range. That's the easiest and best early game weapon to get in the game. We have to get that 21 agility though, so we can use the GE tunnel. The GE tunnel is one of the best entrances to get in the game, especially early game, because now I can access Edge Dungeon very quickly. These Chaos Druids here drop herbs. They're easily 2 to 3, even 10k each on some of them, and on top of that, the bones and the XP overall down here is very good, and I can quickly get my stats up and make a little bit of money to do what I'm going to do next. So there we go, that's 40 range. We can now use green d'hide, and we made a decent amount of money in herbs in the inventory as well. That only took a couple minutes. So apparently these red spider eggs are also about 1k each. All secondaries on World 45 are actually through the roof when it comes to price. I should have just came down here and looted like a full inventory of these for a really quick 30k, but I mean, at the end of the day, I still made more because of the herbs. Beautiful, everything sold pretty much instantly. We made about 30k, which is going to be enough to get us some gear and also start killing green dragons. I'm not very familiar with the prices on World 45, but I had an idea that D-bones would be worth much more than green dragon hide, because D-hides are like really early game money makers, and there's not many people in this game that actually play that are early game players. Everyone's pretty much maxed at this point if they're actually playing the game actively. So I decided to do one trial run and basically loot an inventory of bones and hides. But in the future, I decided that it's probably best if I just take the bones, because as you can see here, the prices are very different and the bones are much more valuable. World 45 demo mode is actually super scuffed, and it's really difficult to get a looting bag. So apparently the only way you can get a looting bag on this game is from an archaic emblem. I didn't even know what that was. Basically, I have to do Wilderness Slayer, and in order to do that, I had to do a Slayer task. So we banged out a quick early task, and then I went to the Slayer Master in Edgeville, and well, you guessed it, we got Hellhounds, which is a really good task, but at low stats, this could be very annoying and take quite a while. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the drop table is actually not buffed on World 45 demo mode, but I just managed to get one of the luckiest early game drops I could possibly get. We did get a Larrans key nearly 2 hours into DMM, and if you know anything about Larran keys with the drop tables being buffed as of recent, they're on average about 300 to 400k per key. So let's take a look at what we got, and hopefully it's something juicy. I was actually so excited to go and open this key. If you know anything about what I'm doing right now on my series account, on my live stream, I'm going for 500 Larran keys on my Wildy Sufficient account, and I have about 70 out of 500 so far, so I haven't been able to open any of those, and this just actually made my day being able to run over to this chest and finally use one of these keys after doing Wilderness Slayer for weeks and weeks. Alright, 37 rubies, that's really not that bad at all. I mean, this is like, what, 2k each, 40k on the account this early in? That's good money. Oh man, I'm a dumbass. I got so excited, I forgot this is World 45 demo mode. Nobody plays this game, and if nobody plays this game, that means nobody is buying uncut rubies, which means I basically got junk. I can't do anything with these. Decided to come back down to Chaos Druids just to make some quick cash and actually get 40 defense. There's no way I would be able to get 40 defense in a timely manner killing Hellhounds, even though they're my wilderness task, simply because their defense is way too high and my range level is way too low. Alright, we cashed in the inventory and we made around 30k once again. Now, that's really not that much, but we're really early in the game, so I mean, everything counts, especially for money to buy supplies. And now that we can use our beautiful blue dragon hide, I wanted to do a quick run at green drags, make a little bit of extra cash, because we have a game plan that I think is going to make us bank. Cash in the inventory, that's another 40k in the bank, and we're actually making some gains now. The major issue I was having at this point was I wasn't able to get a looting bag. In order to do that, like I said previously, you need the archaic emblem. So I went up to Hellhounds and grinded them out for another 30 to 45 minutes, and we did end up getting the emblem, which we cashed in for a looting bag, and now the real gains start. So while this typically looks like a regular deathmatch mode grind, the one thing we need to consider is that this is for a deathmatch. Me and 61mil are competing against each other, so he is definitely going to be on the same pace as me. He may have the same gear, he may have more money. I have no idea what he's doing. Now, with that being said, I know that when it comes down to it, I'm not going to be able to do Desert Treasure in order to actually win in this fight. If I go in quest, I'm not going to have the time to make money or train the stats. You can basically only have two. You can have money and stats, you can have questing and money, you can have questing and stats, but you can't have all three. Essentially, there's not enough time to do everything that you need. So in order to do this, I decided that I would have to grind out the best combat stats possible, but I needed money in order to go for the desired build that I want. In order to do that, I wanted to go to lava drags, but of course, since I'm not using magic, and magic is not a part of my build, it's not a part of my strategy, this here is pure money making. Every magic level I get is literally useless because my build is not going to be aimed towards mage. So while I'm missing out on valuable combat XP, I am going to be making absolute bank here, and as you can see from these drops, we did exactly that. Alright guys, the moment of truth. How much money did we make? I decided to bury all of the lava dragon bones because I needed to get high prayer anyway. Now, I don't know if this was worth it. It took me about an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 10 minutes up there to make all this money, but ooh, over 400k. Now that's going to do some real damage and going to get us the gear we need. We ended up selling everything for just under 400k. Of course, this is World 45 demo mode. The prices fluctuate very rapidly, so I'm still happy with what we made. In an hour, 400k at this early in the game, completely fine. So because I spent so much time making money, my stats are definitely not up to par, so I decided to buy some red d'hide and head back to Hellhounds, maybe have the chance to make some more money. And as you can see, we not only got 60 range, but we did happen to get another Larrans key, and hopefully our luck is a little bit better this time. So guys, the Larran key drop table is so good, but it's so rare that you're going to get a Dagonhide piece. I didn't have my expectations high at all, and as you can see, all we managed to get was about 700 coal. This isn't terrible though. That's actually something worth money on this game because people need it for every type of different bar, and it did sell basically instantly for more than the regular price. So hey, at the end of the day, that's money I wasn't even expecting to get. We were only there to train range, and hey, we ended up profiting, so I ain't gonna complain. Like I explained earlier in the video, we are doing this in two segments, part 1 and part 2, so 6-hour time spans on each part. Right now, I have 1 hour and 2 minutes remaining in order to train and make money. So what I decided to do is run over to Sand Crabs, get as much XP as I can to make up for lost time, and hopefully get 70 range. Unfortunately, I only have 1 hour, so I don't even know the XP rates here, especially on demo mode, and it's not like I have the best gear, but we're gonna grind out as much as we can. Alrighty, there we go, 63 range. Hell yeah, 64 range. Oh, you see that? 65. Alright, I've only been here 20 minutes and I'm bored out of my mind, so I'm gonna go do something else, but we did manage to get 66 range. So I finally decided what type of build I want to go for, and I'm gonna make that very apparent to you guys in the next video. I don't want to spoil anything, but in order to do this, I figured I would need to go back to Green Dragons for a bit and just make a little bit more money. There's really no other way around it. If I want to do this build and I want to make this my move and what I want to show up for the deathmatch in, I need to make a little bit more money. In order to do that, I decided I would get some stats out of it, so we decided to train some range. So basically, 25 minutes. How much money can we make at Green Dragons? Ladies and gentlemen, find out next time on. So there we go. Very, very quick inventory. Using magic shortbow with rune arrows is beautiful. It's so fast killing these dragons, especially when there's no one else here. So with just a few minutes left, we did manage to actually get 68 range, and as you can tell, I'm not going to be able to get another 2 range levels, so we are going to be ending this series for today on 68 range, a nearly 800 to 900k bank. Pretty decent stats overall, if I do say so myself. There's definitely a couple things looking back on this that I could have done better. Maybe if I did better research onto how to actually get a looting bag and stuff, I wouldn't have wasted so much time. And I don't know, overall though, I think that I'm in a really good position. I know that this is going to be potentially exposing my method to 61 mil and what I'm doing, but I guarantee that he doesn't know my end game plan. He can just see where I'm at as of right now, and that's completely fine with me. End of the day, this is all for fun regardless, and it's a nice way to have a little bit of deadman mode action. I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did make it to the end of the video, make sure to hit the sub button, leave a like on the video, and of course guys, make sure to comment your username for a chance to win an AGS. Now if you guys will please excuse me, I have to roll an AGS for the winner of the previous giveaway on the last video, and yeah, let's go do that right now. Alright guys, here we go. Let's load the comments on the last video. If you guys haven't seen this video, by the way, I would highly recommend watching it. I put together a compilation of a ton of old school high risk PKers using party hats, Santas, Halloween masks, and I really think it was a good watch. The reactions and the comments so far in this video are absolutely insane, and it's definitely a trip down memory lane if you like the nostalgic type of YouTube videos. But anyways, let's pick up the winner, and we got THC Dream, my man Ryan. I'm not sure who you are, but if you would be so kind as to message me in game or hit me up on Twitter, Discord, or wherever, I have an AGS with your name on it, brother, and thank you so much for supporting the content. Alright guys, like I said, that's going to wrap up the video for today. Thank you guys so much for all the support lately. We just hit 20,000 subscribers yesterday, a huge milestone to be sure. And also guys, make sure to let me know in the comments if you enjoy stuff like this. I know this isn't my usual type of content, but I really want to try and branch out because I really love producing YouTube videos and creating content for you guys. So if you guys did like this, please let me know down below. It would mean the world to me, and I will see you guys next time.